Okay, we're live. So I needed to set up for a little bit because the mic wasn't working at first, and then so I had to go to OBS and make sure it works, and now it is. So I thought I was streaming Sunday afternoon, this last Sunday on Valentine's Day, though I don't really give a shit. But it turns out I was actually recording and the whole thing, so I recorded an hour and a half or 2 hours of footage that I might use for background in some videos. So let's just get started. What skin should I use for this session? Maybe... Let's see. I think I'll use... this is the post-Arkham City outfit. A new suit for a new enemy. I think today I'll use the Batman Begins skin. It says 2039. And for this, we'll use the red Batmobile. So to recap, I did the Riddler thing where Catwoman gets kidnapped. I found all the bodies for the Professor Pig subplot, and I can't find him until I get access to that part of the map. And now we're in the Ra's al Ghul DLC.
The demon's head must never rise again.
The trail heads over the damaged floor into the morgue. I need to find a way in. There's a fuse box in the room by the door.
I wonder who that could be. So here's the morgue. These are the people from the start of the story. So apparently these guys are like garbage men. Here's that waitress from the start of the game, Sharon, the one who was caught up in the whole Scarecrow, the infection, the first attack.
She's dead.
Blood loss, I imagine, sir.
Looks like she was trying to press this. booby-trapped. Must be more complex than a single button. I should reconstruct her last moments. She pressed the switch here. Looks like she pressed the lower switch here. She hit the switch here. She attempted to press this switch before succumbing to her injuries. Wrong. She must have hit them in a specific order. Wrong. She must have hit them in a specific order. That's not right. I must have hit them in the incorrect order. That's not right. I must have hit them in the incorrect order.
Ugh.
Raish?
Yeah, it's kind of...
You dare
that's
approach
cutscene playing.
Ra's al Ghul.
You've brought him back too many times. The Lazarus Stream's all that's keeping him alive.
He will rise again. Sheathe your blade. There will be no fighting here. But war is coming. Traitors to the League conspire to stop the glorious resurrection of Ra's al Ghul. We will see Gotham burn before we let the rebels hurt our master.
Then let him die. I want you gone by morning.
The rebels have found another pit. A purer source. A sample of his essence is all he would need.
I won't help you revive him.
Then you'll face the consequences of war. We know you, Detective. You will not let innocents die. Yet you will not kill the demon's head to prevent their deaths. You will do as we ask, because your precious morality compels you to.
That is a massive weakness of Batman, his no-kill rule.
Help me. For Talia.
She kind of wanted you to die in the last game.
He will rise again.
So it feels weird that Raish basically is only in the...
You could restore Raish's health. Hand him over to the proper authorities.
You know no prison can hold him, Alfred. Besides, he'll outlive any sentence.
I see. Well, sir, what are you going to do?
Find the other Lazarus pit. Stop it falling into the wrong hand.
It's odd that Raish's story is being wrapped up. I'm glad that it is wrapped up in a optional DLC side mission. That's just odd to me. Especially with how much of a part he played in the story in Arkham City story.
Alfred, calibrate the Batmobile's sensors to search for trace Lazarus particles in the city water supply. It should lead me to the source.
Absolutely, sir.
Cadmus
Real-time
Bar.
visual data now. I should be connected shortly, sir. Expect minor resistance, Master Bruce. I got him! Elliot Memorial Hospital! Taking fire! Rattler down!
If they had gone the way that Jason Todd is resurrected in the comics and in the Under the Red Hood film, where he's resurrected by Ra's al Ghul, then he could have connected to the main plot with Jason Todd, but then you still have Scarecrow to deal. It's just they had so many villains to deal with. There was just so much potential that the game might get overloaded after a while. You'd have to find a way to tie them all together somehow. There's nothing you can do now. It's just. At least they're acknowledged, at least they do something with them. At least they don't just forget about them like they did with Waller and the Suicide Squad, which gets expanded upon in an animated movie, and I think possibly that Kill the Justice League movie, which takes place after this game, supposedly. We're introducing possibly this version of the Justice League, and they might get killed off in the exact same game. That would be... That's just...
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Congratulations, sir. Bomb destroyed. Keep pushing, and I might just pull the trigger on this place.
You won't, Jason. I know you. You will not.
I think I saw a bomb in the road. I think we should have got out when we had the chance.
Yeah, the thing about the side missions is that they seemingly unlock upgrades that you don't have in the main story yet. Like with with Wonderland, which is unlocked now, you have the cryptographic sequence or the remote hacking device, but you don't have it at this point in the story until you go after Simon Stagg.
I saw him taking out those dudes guarding the station. Man, he's kicking serious ass in that new suit.
Yeah, there's just such a disconnect with the DLC and the main game.
Get out of the car! Move!
They're not, and Joker does not appear in this. He doesn't comment on people like he does with the other villains. I guess they couldn't get Mark Hamill.
We should get some.
Is that what I think it is? Step on it!
Ooh, a Riddler thug. I have to stop.
There's two ways we can do this. Both hurt.
I'll tell you everything.
Good.
Batman, when I summoned you to Chinatown, I expected a prompt arrival. How many more of your allies must I kidnap now?
Scarecrow took Commissioner Gordon's kid. That's pretty cold, you ask me.
The trail leads beneath the dockyard. I'll need to continue on foot. applied the explosive directly to destroy that.
Oh, my hearing's out. I'm deaf.
This must be the Lazarus Pit.
Okay, that got me.
Trespasser! We guard this site in the name of our new leader.
You're relieved.
Attack! Strike fast! End him! We will not be stopped.
Turn around, slowly, and hand me the detonator.
Nissa.
Thank you, Bruce.
Does Raish know his daughter fights for the rebels?
The rebels fight for me. And that zombie no longer knows his own name, or the day of the week, or that his other daughter died.
I'm sorry about Talia.
She was a loyal fool. I am neither. You understand. So long as my father's corpse sits strapped to those tubes, there will be war in Gotham.
What do you want, Nissa?
Go back to him. Destroy that foul machine and let the thing that was once my father finally die.
I'm no killer.
He's already dead. He has died 1,000 times. And every time the Lazarus Pit restored him, he came back worse. More hateful. More crazed. I tremble to imagine what he would have become if this had fallen into his followers' hands.
Look at all the mushrooms.
But with him
Let's get
gone,
high on shrooms.
the League will be mine. And it will shed no more innocent blood. The assassins will leave Gotham, never to return.
How can I trust you?
I swear by the woman we both loved. I swear on my sister's grave. I will win this war, Dark Knight. It's up to you how long it rages for.
The water looks especially good.
Sort of backdrive straight through a wall like it weren't even there.
Oh, look, a burning building. Eh. There are more important things to worry about, like my baby mama's father.
I'm getting out of here. The rat's here. You too scared to fight us? Not surprised.
See if there are any of those firefighter. Oh, there's Man-Bat in the distance.
This is Falcon 3. We have eyes on a burning bat symbol on a rooftop in Grand Avenue. Over.
So what, we gotta listen to Scarecrow lecture us all night? I didn't think Scarecrow had what it takes to pull us off. He proved us all wrong. Well, there goes the rioting. It's always the same. It starts fun, then people show up, taking it way too seriously with all their fancy equipment, and spoil it.
I wonder if I can get the Batmobile on this thing.
Batman! It's Batman! Here he is! Get him! Gonna have some fun with you, Batman!
Sir, Nisha was always the most reasonable member of the family. But do you trust her?
I do.
And are you prepared to end a life for her, sir?
You know, if you want to get anything off your chest, what are you talking about? You're the first person before you die. You gonna kill me? I'm not letting these animals get away.
Control, rioters spotted in Grand Avenue, over.
Look, would you just shut up about it? You'd scream too if you thought you saw the bat.
the missing fire crew is being held near Grand Avenue Station. I'm going to get him back.
Plan your attack, sir. Multiple sentry gun placements have been detected. Militia forces imminent, Master Bruce. Batman's here. Surround him, destroy him! Lost the Rattler!
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
So Jason Todd's supposed to appear, is going to become Red Hood in this third season of Titans that's coming on HBO Max. But it has nothing to do with him dying and apparently some hatred of Dick Grayson. I don't know, it sounds like so stupid. I'm hoping it appears in Season 3 of Harley Quinn and they actually do his origin right. He's already confirmed dead in universe, so I wonder...
I saw a guy breathe Scarecrow's gas once. Not afraid.
So I wonder if they're gonna, that's the way they're gonna choose Ra's al Ghul in the series, since Damian is already in it. Oh, hi there. Ooh, there's some guy.
There's a proving ground beneath Chinatown, Batman. A crucible in which your mind and body will be put to the test. And you're not there!
Yeah, we're halfway done with this. I saved a bunch of them last time, too.
Batman. God, it's really you.
I need you to stay calm and concentrate. Firefly was the arsonist your crew has spent the last few weeks tracking.
Firefly? You sure?
I haven't seen police records, but I suspect there was never a sign of forced entry.
State-of-the-art alarm systems, automated response, it was always neutralized. Whoever it was, they were one step ahead of us the whole time. Even had the chief spooked. You found him?
Don't worry, I'll find the chief. A GCPD officer is en route to pick you up.
These tanks and stuff must have cost a fortune. That freaking bat tank fires non-lethal rounds. It's like getting punched by an angry gorilla.
Okay, the one I...
Look out! It's the bird! Hey, don't stop on my account, Batman. These bastards don't deserve the...
Oh my god, the audio is
You're safe
glitching.
now.
How many have you found? God, I almost don't want to know.
Most of your crew are alive back at GCPD. Just 3 are missing.
Not for long with you looking.
Wait here. A GCPD officer is en route to pick you up.
Ooh, I got so many upgrade goodies. I wonder what I could upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade. Let's look at the gadget tech. Let's look at that. Stay away from my property. I mean, Bruce Wayne's property.
I tell you, I'm hearing strange noises. Something's flying around out there. Did you see the look on that cop's face when he turned the corner and saw us? I think he ran all the way back to GCPD. Man, the gangs everywhere. Big ones, small ones. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them started flying. It's him! Run! It's Batman!
You're damn right. It's the goddamn Batman.
I think I saw Batman earlier. Guy's looking a little hairier these days.
I'm returning to Race's hideout. This ends now, one way or another.
Indeed it does, Matt.
Yep.
Oh man, it's him! Don't worry, he ain't catching us. Arkham Knight. Yeah, that's just what Gotham needs. Another guy in a mask.
Sir, if you don't mind, I just wanted to suggest that, given Rash's supernatural longevity and his current state of artificially prolonged existence, not to mention the fact that he has, in essence, already died, a case could be made that, well,
I swore I'd never kill.
he's a dangerous, uncompromising zealot, sir. Restored to full strength, there's no telling what he'll do, or who he might hurt. Is preventing some ungodly resurrection truly the same as taking a life?
What would you do, Alfred?
I don't
I really like the dialogue here, and honestly, I side with Alfred. Yeah, you probably already guessed what decision I'm... There's a choice that can be made, and you can already guess what decision I'm going to make.
The Loyalists have set up defenses against rebel attacks.
How considerate of them, sir.
weren't a good man, Ray. But you had conviction.
Stop him! Kill him!
Yeah, I think Batman's no-kill rule is pretty dumb. Kind of.
Defend our master!
Father, what a monster you've let yourself become.
How long does he have?
Maybe hours. Maybe days. It doesn't matter. There's no way back for him now.
I'll take him to GCPD.
Good. The Loyalists will scatter, and I'll be true to my word. The League has no business in Gotham from now on.
Nice tits.
Lisa. Don't make me regret this, or you will.
Oh, look at those organs.
Proud of you.
Yeah, at least this is they at least acknowledged Raish and at least resolved this.
He looks kind of pitiful just lying there. If I was in his shoes, I'd want someone to put me out of my misery. Isn't there anything we can do for him? Seems wrong just watching it happen like this.
Yeah, we should probably put him down.
Good to see you, Batman. I think the others forget we're in here sometimes.
You did the right thing, Batman. I got no problem with someone living forever, but this guy has a seriously messed up view of the world.
You're not attuned to the world the way I am, Batman. Something's coming. I can feel it.
Wayne Tech holding cell, huh? How's it work, Bats? Weed killer in the shower? Secret compartments just filled with aphids? Look, I'll be your imagination from now on, okay?
I'd love to be there when you catch up with him. I should probably go round and water all the plants. I know Cash won't see to it. He's got other things on his mind.
What's the latest?
We've got Jervis downstairs in the interview room. He's talking about killing cops. Batman, I just lost contact with 3 of my squad cars. Coincidence?
I doubt it.
If you and that freak need some alone time, I can kill the surveillance cam. You think those guys and Ace took the bribe? Actually, forget it. I don't want to know. I told Gordon it's too dangerous out there. Said we should leave it to you to find Barbara. He went nuts. Something happened between you two? I had a feeling the military wasn't Scarecrow's M.O. I knew there had to be someone else. What do you make of this Arkham Knight? Seems he's got you in his sights, Batman. Something about you different. The suit. Nice. I'm guessing you're kicking even more butt than before. I had a feeling the military wasn't Scarecrow's MO. I knew there had to be someone.
Cash said it was his anyway.
Technically, everything in here belongs to him.
I won't argue with that.
Oh, there you are. Look, it's my stuff. So this is my memorial, huh? Not even a statue. They think they can just file me away, don't they? I've been sent back for a reason, Bruce, and no one's forgetting me this time around.
One vial of Titan 1. One set of wipes.
I heard those statues are pretty rare.
Well, they're easy to find. It's collecting them that's the problem.
This ain't right, Brucey. My stuff's not meant to be gawked at. That gun should be out there sticking up old ladies. That dynamite should be bringing the roof down on a kindergarten. All that senseless misery going to waste.
He's looking better, don't you think?
He stopped screaming, at least. Hey, Owens, you okay?
Come on, buddy. Say something.
If Cash thinks I'm going in there, he's crazy. He's doing just fine with us out here.
Stuck in there on his own can't be helping. It's just making him more paranoid. I think you might be freaking him out, Batman. You look scary enough without fear toxin.
October 19th.
I'm watching you, Ryder.
What? Not interesting enough for you out there, Batman? You should stick with old Jack. He knows where to find the action.
You're taking up valuable space.
None of the blockheads in blue out there have a clue what they're up to. They think a homicide is something you use on weeds.
Whatever you're doing, drop it.
You know, I live for these conversations. Tape 11, October 19th.
They're coming for me. We're mining every damn inch of this city. We control the roads, not you.
Can't hide in here all night. This nightmare isn't gonna end for you. Ever! Oh!
Oh, I didn't know this guy was here this early.
Hey, Batman. How you doing?
You're working for Riddler.
What? You're crazy! Batman's gone crazy, guys!
What are you doing, Batman? Back off.
Stand down, Batman! I don't know what he's talking about, guys.
Are you sure?
Okay, okay!
This game has a lot of replay value, like...
Tell him when Gordon's on his trail. Stick those dumb trophies of his around the place. That kind of stuff. But that's it, really. I'm not such a bad guy. I swear.
I don't care.
Hey! You can't throw me in here. I'm a cop!
Not anymore.
Hey, Cab. I don't actually believe in that. I don't really have... I probably should have said that, but... Yeah, we're not even going to discuss going into the account where...
cropped up about the militia. They've all worked for private contractors. They're guns for hire. Mercenaries. These people have no code. They work for the highest bidder. Looks like Scarecrow had the money. This battle's hard enough without our own team switching sides. These guys think they can run with the devil and not get burned? They're crazy. Anything I can do to help find the Commissioner's daughter, you just let me know. Something interesting cropped up about the militia. They've all worked for private contractors. They're guns for hire. Mercenaries. These people have no code. They work for the highest bidder. Looks like Scarecrow had the money.
The ground shakes when that thing...
Anything like that before.
Any news on Gordon's kid? He didn't want any help. He was pretty adamant he wanted to do what he wanted.
Alright, let's see if we can... I love this one.
Never to you!
Wrong answer.
I've changed my mind!
Man, I can't believe how quick they got everyone out of the city. We should make this a regular thing.
I'm burning through your brain cells like so much cheap kindling, and I'm warming my hands on the blaze. Burning your brain.
Yeah, sometimes the Riddler trophies are put in really easy to find areas. I actually don't want to do that right now. I don't feel like dealing with the Riddler's bullshit. I technically. What am I kidding? I am.
Evacuation? Ha! Batman will take care of Scarecrow, and I'll take care of everybody's stuff.
Ooh, and we got an informant to catch.
He's on our tail! Outrun that thing! Come on, lose him!
You and me, we're gonna talk about Riddler.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
You're too kind.
Where you going, officer? You're not gonna raise me, right? That man just saved my... You see what that thing does to cars? I ain't staying to find out. Control, Falcon 5. Riot in progress. Kingston District.
Oh, and I'm finding this riddle after I've already defeated them.
Manskar don't stand a chance against all these tanks.
There.
Riddler's got Catwoman. Good. That little thief clawed off half my base in Arkham City. So what? We under occupation now? It's not right. There he is! It's Batman! Look at this. Bombs on the streets, guns on the buildings. Where these militia boys come from?
Why is this in public? The Demon's Head. The messenger dropped down onto the puddled street and stayed crouched in shadow, her hand resting on the hilt of a katana. Caution was innate, trained in every sinew and fiber of her body. She waited for the drunken couple to stagger past and approach her canvas, a small wall with decaying posters. She unfolded the stencil and held in place. The small nozzle concealed in her wrist raised a pressurized spray of black paint. With a few waves of her hand, the image was complete. Eva joined the others. She had spent the night embezzling on Gotham's walls. Most people think it was just another work of art. They wouldn't know of the war that raged, the war to bring him back, to resurrect Ra's al Ghul. The air whistled. Instinct turned her as the blade grazed and embedded itself in the the assassin stepped out of her, throwing threads. You openly Okay, this makes me think that this may have been an earlier draft of a third game involving Ra's al Ghul, but then they changed it to Jason Todd and Scarecrow. Like I said, they just had so many things on their plate, like Scarecrow was being teased, Race's body disappeared, Hush got away with Bruce Wayne's face, Azrael gave some warnings for the future. They were just stacking themselves up. It should have been obvious they'd have too many things to do. Ooh, this one's interesting because you'll notice that unlike the last 3 games, and well, it was only a cameo in Origins in a audio tape and in the credits, but Quincy Sharp is nowhere in this. Quincy Sharp is nowhere in this game, and this explains why. I'm not going to read the file, but basically Hugo Strange planted a post-inoxygestin, which is so that when he died, Quincy Sharp would kill himself in prison. Oh, and this is the diner where all that shit went down to at the beginning. And in here, there's a Riddler trophy. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back.
Arkham Knight. I've never heard of him, and I was in Arkham City. Should find Penguin. I heard he's recruiting. Nice driving, idiot. He's right there. You want to take the wheel? No, I ain't afraid of Scarecrow. If he was really scary, he wouldn't need fear gas, right?
Come in, Control. The fire station in Bristol is going up in flames. It's gonna take the whole building down if someone doesn't get to it in time. Over.
Sorry, man. I gotta link up with Harvey's crew. We got plans. You know, Hugo Strange used to lecture Scarecrow when he sent food packages too, you know?
I mean, Shaggy tried to kill us all.
I'm gonna find that. Take him out of that tank or car or armored person or whatever and beat him to a pulp. Just watch me.
Yeah. Asshole, I'd love to see you try.
the new car, Bats. Oh, all those guns. It's like an evil clown was whispering in your ear as you drew up the designs. You know what I love about firefighters? They run towards the danger.
Alright, what's next? $69.
Congratulations. You found one of the easy ones. Congratulations.
No way you're catching me going anywhere near Ace Chemicals now, my friend.
Seen that anarchy guy? That kid'd love this.
It doesn't take much to tame a cat. Make them wear this, and then call the bat.
Have you seen Batman's new suit? It's weird. A lot more bat-like than before. Is that what I think it is? It's Batman! Step on it!
I can't believe you're Bruce Wayne, Batsy. I mean, I can't believe you're Batman, Brucey. So the whole trust fund playboy fiddling while Rome burns thing is an act? 'Cause I love it.
If we don't find something soon, I'm punching you in the face.
Yeah, we might as well grab Man Bat.
Alfred, run analysis on the blood sample I just uploaded.
Right you are, Master Bruce. I'm searching for possible matches now. How you managed to get this sample is beyond me, sir. Ah, here we are. The blood is heavily mutated, but we have a partial match, a Dr. Kirk Langstrom.
Search for any properties in Gotham owned or leased by Dr. Langstrom.
Certainly. Let me see. Ah, he and his wife lease a basement laboratory in Chinatown. I'm sending you the address.
There's gotta be something in Gotham worth robbing. Or, you know, at least beating. What's the bat doing here? Arkham Knight? Huh. I was in Arkham City and I never heard of him. Let's go see the blown up factory. Come on.
Firefly.
You beat me once, but that's a long time ago.
Yeah, coincidentally, I stopped playing. I kind of went on a. I kind of stopped playing Arkham Origins to play Arkham City, and then this. Right when I got to the part where we're fighting Firefly, when we're dealing with Firefly on the bridge. Damn.
Oh man, it's him! Don't worry, he ain't catching us.
I can't. I'm heading to Wayne Tower. If we can decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols, we should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for something of a surprise.
You hear about Riddler? He's happens tonight, guys. I want you to know this was the best Halloween ever. Where's Harley anyway? She just vanished after Arkham City shut down. Batman's gonna get what's coming. Scarecrow ain't beaten yet.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story. The dead parents are just icing on the cake.
Bruce? It's Vicky. Are you there? I know you're listening to these messages. Look, if it's about that article, blame Ryder. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Call me, okay? I miss you, Brucey.
Brucey?
Bruce, it's Cassie. You do remember me, right? Listen, I had, so much fun the other night. You are nothing like what I read in the papers. Anyway, call me when you get this. I got a couple of cute friends who are dying to meet you.
Mr. Wayne, Lex Luthor calling. Apologies for going via your direct line, but I grow tired of these games. LexCorp has made a very generous offer for Wayne Tech's Applied Sciences division, yet your persistent unavailability begins to look less like a busy schedule and more like deliberately antagonistic behavior. Come now, meet with me. I'm sure we can come to an agreement. A man of your refined taste doesn't need an Applied Sciences division at all. He needs another $1 billion.
Yeah, this has a lot more references to the greater DC universe, like Superman, The Flash get outright... I think Superman gets outright mentioned as, or is just called the Freak from Metropolis. And here Lex Luthor appears in... Oh.
Bruce, it's Kate. You're coming to Maggie and I's engagement thing next week, aren't you? No one's seen you in months, Bruce. And you taught me the importance of keeping up appearances.
Yep, there's Batwoman. Too bad she doesn't appear in this game. Probably would have been better than the show from what I hear. Yeah, in the show, she lets, a teenage hacker go after she nearly crashes a train because she's gay and her parents found out and she wanted her parents to be happy she was alive. It was really fucking stupid. It sounds fucking retarded, honestly. I don't really watch that show. I just listen to look at reactions. I'm like, the show doesn't seem very smart. And there's Firefly. Ooh, and it's in an area that I can access, but I'm bored with Firefly, so right now, I'm gonna...
Batman's got a tank now? Guess we got him scared.
Oh, I forgot to do the thing. I got really excited.
I'm telling you, we should split. What happens if the decides to break all our limbs. In case you forgot, we just trashed the emergency room.
This head of yours, Bruce. So many secrets. So much pain. So much me. So much... Oh, violent imagery involving me. Oh, Bruce. You only had to ask.
Identity confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Wayne. Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies. Tonight.
Scanning communications for voice print match. Location verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts. I'll be in touch as soon as it's ready. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here all night. Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
I saw it tipped over.
Target hit! Diamondback offline. Alpha targets hit and drone. Status update. Entrance armor disabled.
Alfred, I'm at the tunnel entrance. Open the door.
Just a moment, sir. I'm accessing the building's security mainframe.
Why was that there?
Have you made any progress on the cure?
Getting there, but I still haven't heard from Barbara. Is she okay?
She's fine. She's working on something for me. It's important.
But she's safe, right?
Don't worry, Tim. Just keep working on that cure.
Oh, Bats! How very me of you! Though I can see why you didn't tell him after old Jimbo's hysterical overreaction. Still, if you cared about Barbara the way that little sidekick of yours does, maybe she wouldn't have got kidnapped in the first place. They're star-crossed, Patsy. Like me and you. Shame they're being torn apart thanks to your crusade. So let's recap. Barbara's kidnapped, and let's face it, probably dead. You're lying to Loverboy Wonder about it, and dear old Jim's marched off on his lonesome to save the day. Not your best day at the office, Bats. Something on your mind? Come on! Let Robin out of his cage! You can't force him to slave over your cure! if he gets himself killed out there, you won't have to tell him about Barbara. It's win-win. You think he's really gonna fix your nasty case of jokeritis? Not a chance. I'm chronic, Brucey. I'm lingering. We both know there's no cure for me. Can you remember when it was simple? Back in the old days when it was just you, me, a regular war against crime? Well, take a look, Bats. Things change. Now it's just war, with you standing right bang in the center. Of course, like with any war, there are casualties. It's inevitable, unavoidable. Like death. Well, maybe not death. I seem to have sidestepped that one. Still, not all of us are so lucky. Remember Talia? Of course you do. How could you forget a girl like that? All it took was one piece of lead to end your hopes of a happily ever after. You blamed me, of course, but you were wrong.
How long you been down here? A week? I've been here a month. A month? In this dirty, rat-infested tunnel? No, I've stayed in worse places. Really? I went deep cover in Peñatura. Had to act like a regular prisoner until the strike team hit the outer walls. At least tonight we're getting out. When we getting out of here? Where's he get all these things? Robin.
You're not going anywhere, man. Tri-weave titanium-coated armor plate. Nice. Unless you know exactly where to shoot. You're good, Dark Knight. Even better than I remembered. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I kill you. Oh, and don't worry about Barbara. I'll take better care of her than you ever did. Batman's in the control room. Show him what happens when he messes with minds. You're not getting through me!
5 rounds.
That guy doesn't know you very well now, does he? I think you're trapped down here. What kind of supervillain? A bullet to the stomach and a handful of tanks will stop the Batman.
Batman's taking out a drone.
Need to clear the area. Time to rescue Oracle and make the Arkham Knight pay.
I see you're back in the car, Master Bruce.
I'm going after the Knight. He's here in the tunnel.
Then let us hope he has Miss Gordon with him.
Damn it, he's here! Open the door! Open the door!
Sir, the Batmobile's thermal scanner is only picking up one body. It's the driver. No sign of Miss Gordon.
He knows where she is. He's not getting away.
Keep him away! Under heavy fire! Taking enemy fire! Fire! I'm getting hit! They won't take another hit!
APC is down. I say again, the APC is down. All support units to fall back immediately.
All units
The driver isn't the Arkham Knight, but he'll know where I can...